Hey Linda, it's Trisha behind the camera here, and I just wanted to get the opportunity while here at CRS. One of the classes, it said if you get somebody to ask you 3 or 4 of the same questions, they see me asking it over, but put the thing in video. So here's the thing, you're on our references list on testimonials, so people can call and find out about ProStep and the strategies that you've done and if we're a fit. So this video is really for that. I wanted to put you on the spot. You don't even know what questions I'm asking, but these are some of the questions that I'm getting, and you might correct me and say this is also what I'm getting, Trisha. But what is, one of the agents had said, you know, I'm on a tight budget. I don't know what to implement first. I look at your site, lindahall.com, and I go, man, I want to be like her. But they don't know where to even start. What would you give them as far as coaching or mentorship advice to get started on the web?
Well, the first thing I'd tell them is to get a site. They need to get a website. They need to probably, if they're on a budget, to start small. You've got several packages, I think, that would be awesome to get started on. Some of your new packages have pages that they can add on themselves. Just get a start. Get the site. I think one of the most important elements to any site is an IDX system, and that's not really an expensive thing. So I would say start small and build a great site.
Awesome. Now, over the years, because you've been with ProStep Marketing for 8 years, and when people look at your site, they go, man, I want to get that all done. But actually, you've grown over time. What do you think some of the content that you have added in your site over time has been the most beneficial?
Well, as I started out, I always had an IDX system. I think some of the most important elements that I've added in the last few years would be neighborhoods, the ability to search by price, adding all the testimonials that I've added. Anybody can put testimonials on their website, but what we did was we took it a step farther and we put it in our neighborhoods. If you clicked on a neighborhood, there was a testimonial there for the neighborhood. I think the element of meet the team and all the stuff about you as an individual has sort of faded away now to approach the consumer and what the consumer wants on a website. They want to see listings, they want to see pictures, they want to see videos. Another thing that I've done is I have a video that was professionally done. It's on the front of my site that is my town. People want to know what the supermarkets look like, what the restaurants, the schools, the why. So we've incorporated all those things, and those things did not happen in one day.
And that's on the Fort Mill page of your lindahall.com. You know, on that note, because I mentor, of course, when they're going through the strategy session with our sales team or me personally, and I'll say the value of having town pages so that way the person knows where you work. Can you give any feedback on that? Because you've added town pages and then you've also added some other towns throughout the years. How did you figure out maybe what you wanted to focus on?
Well, it actually came in on a panel that I was on this morning, is the 3 panelists that were there, including myself, talked about how important it is to have the towns that you service. I started out with one town, then I began to realize that I was selling and listing properties in other towns, small towns. So we took the towns that we thought we would use the most, do the most business in, and we added those pages. And then from there, we went to the neighborhoods.
Great. Last question is, you know, someone will say, I want to get ranked on the search engines. I, of course, tell them that content is a foundational piece, but share with what the search engine optimization strategy has done for you. I'll just say behind the camera here that you waited about a year before you implemented it many years ago, because we were like, is it something that we want to do right now or not? Share with, you know, whoever's listening to this video what you feel search engine optimization has done for your business and anything like that.
Well, I did. I waited about a year to do it. And, you know, I was out there, but I certainly was not on the first page. It does take a while to get there. But what search engine optimization did for me is it, over time, propelled my site to #1 in Fort Mill, SC. It has generated a lot better leads that are coming in. I just think it's probably one of the most important elements on a website. You know, Trisha, back in 2002, there were not nearly as many realtor websites out there. There are thousands of them. So how do you get there? That's organically and with search engine optimization. And I just think that and the IDX system are probably the two most important elements along with content that you can add to your website.
Well, thank you, Linda, for sharing that. Once again, her website is lindahall.com, and I really appreciate you always taking the time to mentor back to other agents. Many top agents in the industry will not email people personally or give feedback, and you're one of those people, and it's a rare gem. So I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. I love it.
Thank you.